When Ross Buchmueller founded Pure Risk Management, he was doing what comes naturally. Buchmueller has spent his entire career providing insurance products and services to wealthy clientele, which is Pure's target market.
Well, my colleagues and I have a great deal of experience on the execution side. Having worked at AIG for some time where execution was paramount, we had developed a lot of skills at that. So as we were developing the whole concept around mutuality and Pure, we were on a parallel path building out systems and claims people and underwriters. So in some respects, the execution was the easier part. For good or for bad, the high net worth market's the only thing I've done in nearly 25 years in the business. So there wasn't a lot of choice for me to do something else. But it is a large market and relatively underserved. Compared to other markets of similar size, there were at the time only 3 or 4 companies that had any interest in specializing in that space. So we saw a large, profitable market that was relatively underserved, and we felt that we had an expertise advantage in that space as well. So it was pretty obvious for us that was what we're going to be.
At the 2011 Entrepreneurial Insurance Symposium, Buchmueller discussed traits that are common to successful insurance entrepreneurs, as well as the innovators who've inspired him.
I think that there are a lot of curious people who want to learn and see things from different perspectives. And we certainly look for that in our organization, looking for people who really are curious and who want to learn and who can think in a more creative way. We ask every applicant for a job to look at a whole variety of problems that they're probably not accustomed to seeing. Developing the area of a circle without using pi, things that just require a level of thinking that maybe isn't required elsewhere. And I think curious people who solve problems that others don't end up building interesting insurance companies. We are inspired by the entrepreneurial thinking of people 80 or 100 or 150 years ago. So when we look at the formation of some of the old-fashioned mutual companies that developed out of various underwriting crises or problems, whether it's Factory Mutual or USAA or Amica or other companies whose roots were developed from some problem that they solved, we get inspiration from those companies as much as many of the more modern entrepreneurial companies. But we look back at the entrepreneurship of the 1920s as inspiration for us.